Hello, everyone. Ensha, I'm so excited for this. Sorry, this is my first time speaking directly to the camera like this, but this is our very first podcast, and all-woman stream. We convinced Jawai to fund more content like this, and possibly filler episodes in the near future. But let's see how this first episode goes. But without any further delay or introductions, let's get started. Okay. What's the first thing on today's agenda? Well-being today is showing some love to our mothers and daughters of KANJI. And who better to start with than the first female character in the entire series? The matron of the dead, Kefla Izanami.
Hi.
And her firstborn daughter, Amaterasu.
Hey guys.
Okay, ladies, to start this podcast off, we'll be taking things on right from the jump with gathered questions from the fans.
Bet, let's run it.
Sounds good to me.
Though these fans are few, they still have some interest in our series and you guys as characters. So we'll have the mothers be the first to tackle the questions we have from the viewers. Kefla, are you ready?
Yep, whenever you are.
First question from fan number 1 is this. Hey Kefla, I saw you on TikTok and I love your edits too. But I've always wondered, what was your first thought when Amma was born? And how do you feel about her now?
Oh, that's cute. Thank you so much for that. And to answer your question, well, one interesting thing about that is, I never gave birth to Amma. I know. As weird as that may sound, and she knows it as well, it was her father that gave birth to all the kids. Which is why she was declared the first Empyrean, which is definitely something her and I can relate to.
Mm-hmm.
But like I told her back in Season 3, at the very beginning of it all, she is essential to this world, and especially to me. She knows all her mothers love her dearly, and I would fight heaven and earth to show my love for my baby girl.
Oh.
I promise you, Amma, I will always be there for you. And even though it's pretty obvious I'm not the best, or the most perfect mother among any of us, and I'm still learning how to truly be one, I'm still glad I'm the mother of you, Amma. I wouldn't want anyone else as my first child. Again, I tell you this. I love you, Amaterasu, far more than you can comprehend.
Mama, thank you for that. You know I love you too.
Oh my goodness, and you guys are precious, truly. All right, not to cut you guys off, but the next question goes to you, Amma. Are you ready?
Go ahead.
Second fan's question follows as such. Amma, I know we barely get to see you on animations or edits, but what is something that makes Izanami a great mom, and why?
Thank you for thinking of me. And hopefully I get more animations and edits in the future. But to address your question, well, the fact that she is my best friend and role model, I believe that's what makes her the best. I can talk to her about anything, and it doesn't always turn into an issue, argument, or earful lecture, but she still puts me in check when I'm acting as a loose cannon, which I love and appreciate her for that. Because the last thing I want to do is make a mistake that would disappoint the one person I aspire to be, which is you, Mama. I hope to one day fill your shoes and live up to your legacy. I'm just so glad you let me be a part of it.
Thank you, baby girl. That means a lot to me.
Yes, of course. Anytime, Mama, anytime.
That was excellent, ladies. Thank you so much for that. All right, let's move on to the next mother and daughter duo. Next we have the current blade of Kanji and goddess of rot. Let's welcome Millennia.
Other way, mother.
And let's welcome the last child of rot, Millicent. All right, let's switch things up a little bit this time. I'm gonna have you guys read the questions from the viewers on the teleprompter for you, Millicent, and the braille for you, Millennia.
Yeah, sure. I don't mind that.
I'm down with that.
This time we'll start with the daughter. Whenever you're ready, Millicent, go ahead and read the first question from the teleprompter.
Hey, Millicent. You're my favorite character in the series, and you remind me of Maki from JJK. But I've always wanted to ask from an expert swordswoman, what is the best sword style to use, and which one is your personal favorite? Well, first off, I don't even blame you. I'm my favorite too. But that's a pretty broad and almost indefinite question. And the only reason is due to the fact that not every sword style works with every blade or sword. And certain people would prefer a certain style, with a certain type of sword, while others don't need too much technique and just a really big sword, like a colossal sword or an adachi. Oh, and my favorite style would have to be Yado Ryu, which hails from Japan and is probably one of my main styles to use, honestly.
Looks like she has mastered every aspect of the blade, like mother, like daughter. Okay, well, your next millennia. The next fan's question is already on the braille, so whenever you're ready, go ahead and read it out for us.
Oh yeah, sure. Let's see here. Hey, Millennia. I know the community is a little split between this fight, but I wanted to know what your opinion is on it. Who do you think won the fight between you and Radan? Or do you still believe it was a draw? Well, I did nuke the entire continent of Kaled and gave everyone space aids, as you guys call it. But yeah, I'd say I still call it a draw. And aside from Loretta always pressing me with that shit, is simply due to the fact that me and Radan, both the strongest during that time, I was left in a slumber for who knows how long. And I left Radan tweaking like he was on that Elden Ring fent.
Excellent responses. Definitely got me more interested with how Jawai is gonna develop you guys going here on out. All right, one more bonus question from an anonymous fan here.
Yeah, sure. I wouldn't mind one more question.
All right, his only question is, and I quote, "Does it rot off if you sit on it, or throw it back?"
What the fuck?
Hey, that's what it says right here.
You're a sick bastard. I know what kind of man you are. That's sad, dude. Just sad.
This is exactly why we shouldn't have the internet.
This one was highly requested by the fans, and again, thank you, Marika, for joining us on such short notice.
Yeah, of course. I had to make room in my schedule for my little Valkyrie today, so it's no problem.
We all know you loved Godwin dearly, but as you know, people yearn for more mother-daughter bonding between you guys.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I mean, especially with all that me and her did and went through. The people at least want to see some reconciliation between us, so I completely get it. I just hope my little Valkyrie knows I love her no matter what anyone else says.
I know, Mother. Thank you. Mother, can you embrace me? Just this once.
Of course, baby. You don't need to ask me for permission. Come here, love.
Aww.
I love you, Millennia, with rod or not.
I love you too, Mama.
Ugh, you guys are fucking cute. I can't. Please, Ensha, no more questions for these two. Let's move on to the next duo. These two just needed this, right? Okay, guys. This is our last duo for this filler. And what better way to end us off than with the muscle mommies of the Pantheon? Let's introduce the woman, the make us question our types. Let's start with the first muscle mommy. It's a pleasure to have you here. Thank you for coming.
Well, thanks for the consideration.
Just go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us about yourself.
All right. My name is Valentina Fortis Virago, which is Latin for strong woman or strongest woman.
Anything else?
I'm 8,000 years old, but my body's physically at the age of 65. I'm also standing in at 7'10" and 350 pounds of pure solid muscle, with only 4% body fat. My gym people can do the calculations for that. But, another interesting...
Damn. Yapping much.
All right. Looks like she's ready. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I've definitely grown pretty popular in the community. Definitely had a huge glow up from Season 3. And it's not just me saying that. The people have seen the edits of me on TikTok. And if you haven't, well, That's your loss then.
Well, I definitely must say, you are looking amazing. Your hair, and like your physique is actually incredible.
Yeah, thank you.
Like even for most men to achieve it is an enormous accomplishment. Like, you're very strong, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little intimidated by you.
Good.
Oh, is it a little hot in here?
Do you need a break? I don't blame you if you do.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. All right, so this will be a little different from what we've been doing today. Instead of question from the fans, they've put together tests just for you guys to do. Are you ready to get started, Loretta?
Yeah, sure, I'm ready.
All right, looks like a weightlifting challenge. And today's heavy weight will be the main weapon of the Grand Regent Dragaon, the mighty Mjolnir.
Are we dead ass? They expect me to lift this shit is heavy as fuck.
This should be easy. You better do right by my jeans, Loretta. You weak bitch.
Fuck it. Here we go. Damn, what the fuck?
Huh? Loretta, is something the matter?
I'm sorry, but I can't lift it.
What a fucking joke.
All right, let's go ahead and have you, Valentina, step up.
Will she actually be able to lift it up?
Hey, Loretta, take a look at this. See what happens when you're not some cheap knockoff, but when you're actually strong enough.
You keep talking that shit. I'm gonna use your skull as a medicine ball.
Well, I think it's best we end things on that note. If you guys like this filler episode, go and drop what you thought about it in the comments. Jawai will check every single one of them. And it's up to the viewers on whether or not we'll be back in animations like this. Thank you, and until next time.